Assalamualaikum, sir. Here is Zahira.
Walaikum
As
assalam.
recently explained the dementia and the causes of dementia and the early signs of dementia, now I want to ask what are the different stages of dementia?
So I'm going to refer to this slide again, and this is how I see dementia progressing. So actually, if I can start here, these are different parts of dementia, different parts of brain where function is being controlled. So dementia starts right here. So this is the early part of dementia here, and this is where the thought processing, this is where the planning, this is where processing. This is your RAM memory of your body, of the computer that we have here, and this is where everything happens, right? And dementia, Alzheimer's disease usually starts affecting this area slowly. And so this is where all these early warning signs are happening, right? This is the problem solving, the completing familiar tasks, the confusion, the decision making things. This is what is called early dementia. And this is where you are physically able, you don't have a physical problem, but you cannot do the job that you wanted to do. And it is you are aware, and this is where the earliest part of people who have dementia is most taxing for people, for the person itself, um, who is suffering from it, because they know that they can do this, but they are unable to do these things. They were able to do these things before, but now they are not able to do it. So this is the earlier part of dementia. Then there is the moderate dementia. And moderate dementia, you can now see that it is affecting the frontal part, the personality, and it's also started pushing into the motor part of it. So something else is going on. There are problems with word finding happening. The mood is changing. The personality is changing. The ability to think and make a plan is changing. And you are becoming a more different person now. You're becoming a more different person, and then you uh, start becoming dependent. So you need help with even tying your buttons. You need help with choosing what to eat. You start having problems with swallowing food, and you want to eat something different. And your taste goes at that time, and your smell goes at that time. And if you might test it when you are with yourself, that bland food is not because of your tongue, it is because how it smells. And one of the and if you think these are the olfactory centers here, and through the nose you cannot smell it properly, and this is what stops people from eating, because they can't smell food properly. Alhamdulillah, I've recovered, but I had COVID a couple of months ago, and I wasn't able to eat food because food will be in front of me and it would appear tasteless, and I would have two spoons and I say I don't want to eat it. And one of the respected professors that I have great respect for her, from Berkshire University, she says that if you want to feed dementia patients, you need to spice up the food. You need to do Indian food for them. You need to make Pakistani food for them. You need to use Pakistani spices, Indian spices. You need to use chilies and haldi, and because that is the food. And what we do is converse of it. We make bland food for older people. They don't want that food. They want something spicy. They need something to stimulate their mouth to so that they can eat it properly. So this is the second stage, and the third stage is when all the brain is affected, and in the severe form. So they can't function. They have problems with passing water or controlling how to pass water. They have problems with controlling their bowel movements. They can't walk very well. They can't speak very well. they forget things, they become aggressive. They One of the problems at that point is that they forget who their wife or husband is, and they go back to early years that they lived with their mother or their father, and they start remembering things. And I know people who have reverted back to their mother tongue. So they've been living in Germany all their life and speaking German, but now they can only speak Persian. And that I have a patient like that who can now only speak Persian, but they've forgotten English completely or German completely. So you go back to basic, and Alhamdulillah, Allah Ta'ala tells you that in Quran, how you will become a child in your old age. And so the person who is in severe form of dementia is like a child, and they have no control over their body, and they need to be looked after. And part of this, and I have the reason why I've engaged with your group, Alhamdulillah, that's given me opportunity to speak to you all, is to tell people that patients with dementia need utmost care. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. You explained the stages of dementia in very concise and simple way. And as you know, understanding of the general public about this disease is very important. With the help of your talk, definitely general public can understand about this disease and pay attention towards this disease. Thank you so much.